This tournament has doubled so far for an endorsement of South American tennis. We have players, as I speak, still in the draw from Chile, Brazil, multiple players from Argentina, including Cerundolo, who upset Jannik Sinner. Joao Fonseca of Brazil, of course, took out Novak Djokovic. Keep in mind that the South American swing of the ATP Tour in February is currently in some serious danger. There's going to be a big event in Saudi Arabia concurrently. What is being done? Well, I've heard one suggestion is for these South American events to change from clay to hard courts in order to attract more players and be a lead up to Indian Wells. But it is ironic at a time when South American tournaments are imperiled. South America has such an outsized impact on Roland Garros so far. A couple days ago, we shared the news that Serena will be entering doubles at Queen's Club in the UK with Vicky Mboko, and then also taking a doubles wildcard in Berlin. She's not the only Williams sister in her 40s to be playing doubles. Venus Williams entered here with Hailey Baptiste and very sadly was not able to play when Hailey Baptiste suffered a knee injury. Venus, however, is on the entry list for the Bad Homburg event in advance of Wimbledon with Alexandra Eala. The big question, however, is whether Serena converts all these doubles wildcards into singles wildcards, and or whether she plays with Venus again, former champions more than 20 years ago at Wimbledon.
An all-time legend and one of the most popular players in the sport. That is just a good business decision, giving them a wild card. Venus and Alex Eala.
They can still sell so many tickets in terms of Venus and Serena, and obviously Eala, one of the more popular players around the globe. So a lot of it comes down to that, Steve. But also legends, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
With the Williams sisters, so they should be able to get in wherever they want.
Why aren't the Williams sisters playing with each other? They were a pretty good doubles team back in the day.
We talked about this, Jimmy. Somebody's got to run. Somebody's got to run for the balls.
I just wanted you to say it on air, that's all.
And I can understand. I mean, look, you know, at this stage, you're trying to get some doubles in, and why not play with someone new and just kind of see where things are?
And do they just say yours? Lob goes over your head, yours.
No,
you guys keep running.
You know they're still going to go for it.
Maybe they'll reunite at a major, Jimmy. They're just getting their legs under them.
They're getting ready for that, and I think that's what we would all want to see.
Right?
I mean, we're waiting for that moment. I mean, how amazing would that be? And obviously, any time that they enter a tournament, the ticket sales, I remember in Austin this year, they made a last-minute announcement that Venus was coming, and they said the tickets sold out immediately once her name was announced. And so that's just how good they are, and you know what they do for our sport. And I can only imagine if they both play doubles together, what those tickets would look like.
That'd be incredible.
Incredible. Listen, what John was talking about with South American tennis and those tournaments in the Golden Swing potentially going away. I mean, Joao Fonseca is such a massive superstar. You can feel and hear the Brazilian fans all over the world. Imagine, you know, the scenes for him at home. The Argentina Open this year had record-breaking attendance. 14,000 fans once watched Roger Federer play Alexander Zverev down there. I feel like this is an area that needs to be lifted up, not taken away, Jimmy.
100%. And one of the reasons the South Americans are doing so well at Roland Garros is they get way more practice on the clay as the year leading up to this time of the year. So it's funny how this tennis has gone from, there was once a lot of grass, a decent amount of clay. It's almost all hardcore now. There's just these little niche times of the year where there's other surfaces, and I don't like that. I love having all the different surfaces and having players having to perform it with different conditions and see who really is the best.
Yeah, and I think, you know, tennis, having tournaments, live events where you see tennis at this level in those different areas of the world, that's huge for the growth of tennis in those regions. And we see it in, you know, the South American players that have been coming through. We see it in Italian tennis and how much that has grown because of having tournaments throughout the country. So hopefully they will find ways to keep these tournaments and just keep a little variety in the schedule at that time of the year.
And I don't mean to rain on the parade, but it is such a tough period of the calendar for the players to go to South America, which takes forever. Doesn't matter really where you're from. Maybe if you're, it takes forever wherever you're coming from. Coming from Australia, then going there, and then going back to the West Coast with Indian Wells. It's a really tough spot in the calendar. So I understand why, you know, they might not be having that type of success. Do I think that they should stay there? Yes, I think it's great for the sport. And for the players to have the opportunity to play elsewhere, but it is really tough for the players to make that trek unless you are a clay court specialist.
I think they should. I mean, I think they should have Masters 1000 on grass leading up to Wimbledon, and I think they should have a Masters 1000 in South America.
I like it.
Joao Fonseca, when he becomes #1 in the world, that's going to be a big
might
deal.
happen.
Right?
Yeah.